In this section of the course, we're going to be discussing security awareness. Now, security awareness refers to the knowledge and understanding that individuals possess regarding potential security threats and the measures that can be taken to mitigate or prevent them. Our primary goal of security awareness training is to equip individuals with the necessary skills and knowledge to recognize and respond to these security threats and ultimately to protect both personnel and organizational data from those security threats. Now, in our increasingly digital world, cyber threats are always evolving and attackers are continuously devising new methods to exploit vulnerabilities. Phishing emails, malware attacks, and social engineering schemes are just a few of the many techniques that cyber criminals could employ. While technical robust defenses are vital, human error remains one of the most significant vulnerabilities inside of our enterprise networks. So, by the end of this section, you should be able to understand the common threats, recognize potential risks, and have a clearer idea of the best practices that you can employ in your daily digital interactions to maintain a more secure environment. Now, in this section of the course, we'll be focused solely on Domain 5 and only on Objective 5.6. Objective 5.6 states that given a scenario, you must be able to implement security awareness practices. First, we're going to discuss how to recognize insider threats. An insider threat is a security risk that originates from individuals within an organization, like your employees, former employees, contractors, or business partners. These individuals have inside information concerning the organization's security practices, data, and computer systems, and they could exploit this information to harm the organization intentionally or unintentionally. Next, we're going to take a look at password management. Now, password management refers to the practices and tools that are used to create, store, and manage passwords for various online accounts and systems. Proper password management will ensure that passwords are strong, unique for every account, and stored securely, and this will in turn reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Then, we'll discuss how you can avoid social engineering attacks, including techniques like maintaining good situational awareness so you can avoid shoulder surfing and eavesdropping, as well as avoiding using removable media and cables that don't belong to you, and how to avoid phone scams and people trying to get information out of you, and how you can maintain good operational security across your entire organization. After that, we'll discuss policies and handbooks. Now, policies are formal, documented guidelines or rules that define how an organization operates and makes its decisions. They're going to provide a framework for consistent decision-making and actions on specific issues or topics. Handbooks, on the other hand, are comprehensive guides that provide information on specific topics, and they often serve as a reference for individuals within the organization. For example, you may have gotten an employee handbook that outlines the company's policies, procedures, and their expectations of you. Next, we're going to explore the world of remote and hybrid work environments. Now, remote work refers to a work arrangement where employees can perform their job functions outside of the traditional office environment, and most often, this is called work from home or working from another remote location by leveraging technology and other things like the internet. Hybrid work, on the other hand, is a model that combines traditional in-office work with remote work. Employees in a hybrid work model may spend part of their work week in the office, and then they'll spend the rest of it working remotely, and this offers them a good blend of both environments. Then, we'll discuss how you can create a culture of security in your organization. Now, a culture of security refers to an organizational mindset where every member of the organization prioritizes security inside of their daily tasks and their decision-making processes. In this kind of a culture, individuals are continually educated about potential threats, and they're proactive in taking steps to mitigate risks. The emphasis here is on a collective responsibility to protect the organization's data, assets, and reputation. And then finally, we'll take a short quiz to see what you learned during this section of the course and review each of those quiz questions fully to ensure you can explain every answer and why it was right or why it was wrong. So, if you're ready, let's get started in our training on security awareness practices in this section of the course.